Chad Brendo, Bearcat Journal here with Rashad Medaris. Rashad, we talked in the preseason, hoping to have a good year. What's happening that things are starting to come together for you and getting that connection with Dez?
I mean, it's going really well. You know, Dez is a great quarterback, and he's doing everything he's supposed to do as well as myself. You know, really the whole offense as a whole is just doing what it's supposed to do. And, you know, it's obviously leading to the victories we're having right now. So we're doing really well.
How much maybe was the way you guys opened the season running the ball a good thing for the passing game? Because I know after a couple weeks, the first 2 weeks, everybody's like, can they pass, can they pass? Now teams started loading up the box, trying to stop Mike, trying to stop Dez. Has it felt like that's opened things up?
Yeah, definitely. You know, the first 2 games with UCLA, you know, we was pounding the ball. Miami, Ohio, we couldn't throw the ball because of the weather. So, you know, that I honestly think that made others think that we couldn't pass the ball. Then, you know, going into Alabama A&M, then we started, like, you know, spreading the ball out more. You know, I think we're really doing good in the passing game. So, you know, Coach Joe always tells us it's on our job to get them in man and then as well as get them in zone, because they're in zone, we're going to run the ball, man, we're going to pass the ball. So I really think we're leveling it out pretty well right now.
You're an older guy. You got a younger guy nipping at your heels in Jay Sean Jackson. How fun is that competition, having a young guy like him that's got, you know, maybe the young energy and pushing you and making you better?
It's amazing, to be honest. Jay Sean's a really good player. And, you know, he's pushing me, you know, and I'm pushing him because, you know, of course he wants to be that starter. And, you know, I want him to play more, but at the end of the day, we're both pushing each other, and we're going to be good.
You don't want to play that much more.
No, I just want to play more, you know. Hey, as long as we win it, I'm good.
The touchdown in the end zone, how much is that just happening to be at the right place at the right time? How much is it practicing getting that toe tap down?
I mean, we do practice getting the toe tap down all the time, but to be honest, I was in the position I was because, you know, people don't realize, but, you know, Thomas Gaddis ran his route to draw the corner, and then Josiah ran his route to draw the safety. So I was really one-on-one with the safety. You know, he threw a perfect ball, corner in the end zone, and I just managed to, you know, get my foot down.
With Dez, I heard a lot from even as soon as he got here last year, the guys were kind of drawn to his personality. What is it about him that you guys kind of believe in, and now you're starting to see it manifest on the field with performance? You
know, Dez is just a leader, and I think he really, like, you know, cares about us. You know, I think all the quarterbacks care about us, obviously, but, you know, Dez took that leader role, and I honestly think we're listening to him because he knows, you know, we're just following under his wing, to be honest. You know, he's the quarterback, so, you know, he's the leader of the room, leader of the offense. So if we can all buy into what he's doing, then I think the whole offense is going to be well as a unit.
How hard is that for a freshman, a redshirt freshman, to get everybody to rally around him? Because you just don't see it much.
Yeah, exactly. To be honest, you know, it's really unheard of, to be honest. The redshirt freshman really taking ownership to lead the offense. And, you know, he's doing a real good job, and, you know, it translates to the field. You know, 5-0. You know, I think we're doing pretty well. You know, hopefully we're 6-0 going into the bye week, and then keep it rolling from there.
It's been rough the last 2 years. Hasn't been a lot of fun. How good is it to be back out there and having fun again and just smiling when you're playing?
It's amazing. You know, coming from 2 4-day seasons, you know, it's not, you know, ideal, but 5-0 right now, I mean, couldn't ask for anything better right now. And I think we're just gonna keep this thing rolling. You know, bowl eligible after this week. Keep it rolling.
Any message for your boy Dokes? Out for a little while now. A little surgery. I know you 2 indie boys.
Yeah, you know, GD, man. You know, it happens. That's part of football. You know, my roommate, so, you know, I try to keep him high as possible, but, you know, that's just part of ball. I know when he gets back, he's going to give it his all, and he's going to be a good running back. And that's a good thing about GD. We all know what he can do. So, you know, when he comes back in the spring, we're not even, or this season, you know, we're not even really worried because we know he's going to do well. All right,
man. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.